the question for today is, what is intelligence? I think intelligence is a measure of how good your brain is. And people use synonyms such as being clever and being smart. And all too often people compare their intelligence. Say, I'm more intelligent to you. I'm more intelligent than you. And it's a way of showboating how good they are mentally. So for example, you may be at school and you may be really good at all your subjects and you may be an academic and you may say the awful thing of I'm more intelligent than you. So to counteract that, I like to say it's really vague, because if you say that intelligence is a measure of how good the brain is, then that it's hard to define, because there are so many different ways in which the brain is good, and there's so many different ways to measure that. You may be good in terms of thinking mathematically, you may be more good at your linguistic side of things, you may have a creativity and imagination that other people don't have, and you may be better at one particular aspect of intelligence but lack in another part, which leads you of measuring how good your brain is to be all a little bit vague and hard to quantify. So to then use it as a way of measuring different aspects and comparing it, you're sort of not doing very well at all. So intelligence is a measure of how good the brain is. Can I think of another way of defining intelligence that doesn't lead to comparing, where it seems ridiculous to compare? So you could say intelligence is the inherently good parts of the brain that everyone has, and no one should be deemed better than someone else, which is a very vague interpretation of it. Or you can say intelligence is a person's ability to use their brain in a way that people can complement it. Yes. But you could just always say, well, some people, are more intelligent than others, because some people are like brain dead. So surely, the people who are like brain dead, they're not intelligent. Their intelligence is past tense. If they're dead, then you can't say that they're intelligent. And it all stems from using the word intelligence as saying it's a measure of how good the brain is. So instead, we should see intelligence as something else. So that something else is the amazing power of a brain to comprehend its surroundings and to think for itself. And everyone has that to some degree, which leads us to the comparability of it, which is a bit silly. So maybe intelligence is not the best of phrases if it leads to smugness over some people thinking that they're more intelligent than others. Maybe true intelligence is not using the word as people do to compare it. True intelligence is being comfortable with your own self and comfortable with other people's selves, and being kind to each other. Leaving me 6 seconds to try and score, which is unlikely. I got a first touch for you. Thank you for watching. My team did win. I didn't contribute to the win. Join me next time on Rocket League Question Time. Thank you for watching. What is intelligence? It's the universal brain standard that we all have and is amazing. Thank you for watching. I love you. Ciao. Yeah, what assist? That's something. At least my internet's good. 32 ping. Thank you. Bye now.